Hey guys, it's Marlo back again with yet another toy review, and today I have the Neca Terminator 2 Power Arm Terminator, and this is another of their tribute figures for the vintage Kenner line. And I have here the original Kenner vintage figure. You can see there they even emulated the Kenner font there at the bottom of the package, while also copying the overall design of the package, as you can see there. And I'll show you the NECA logo that they also tweaked to look like the old Kenner logo. So you can see there the contents of the package. Power Arm Terminator with spike arm and grabbing claw. And basically they kind of rehashed some of their old molds while adding on to the figure and giving it that weird, wacky 90s paint deco, as you can see in this original figure there. Not as many accessories as with the original vintage figure. This figure, as you can see, comes with a couple extra arms there. What does it say? It says missile launcher and grabbing claw. And anyways, it's really cool if you are a fan of the vintage figures. It's just a really neat thing to have in the collection. They even copied a lot of the design from the back of the package, so let's take a look at that as well. You can see there's a lot of similarities in the design of both packages. And if you wanted to, go ahead and pause the video if you want to read some of that. And the same with this. And you can see some of the other tribute figures in the line. I've already done the Metal Mash Endoskeleton Terminator there. I have the Endo Glow from many years ago, but I never did a video on that. I'm still looking for the White Hot T-1000. If you haven't seen it already, this was the Metal Mash Terminator. I did a review on that. And this is the NECA tribute figure, so you can see how those compare. I'll put a link in the description to my review on that, so be sure to check that out as well. But let's go ahead and move on to this new figure and take him out of package and see how he compares to the original Kenner figure. And here we have the Power Arm Terminator out of package. And you can see how cool he really looks. I went ahead and put the missile at the tip of the arm there. Basically, you do have that missile tip, just like in the vintage figure. But instead of including an extra arm for the claw, they just included the claw tip, or the end that you can swap out for the missile tip. Let me try to do that. Hopefully, it's not too hard. I don't want the figure to fall. Oops, sorry about that. Trying to do this with one hand is never easy. But anyways, you can see you can just easily swap that out. Just plug it into the hole like so. And now you have the Terminator with the claw arm. And the arm does have some pretty good range of motion. You can bend it at the elbows there, at the but yeah, you can straighten out the arm like so, and basically it bends at the elbow point. Mine's really sticky, or it's really tight, so a little bit hard to move, but you can see there is that point right there. You can also swap out the whole arm if you wanted to, and replace it with this left arm right here. So you can emulate sort of this version of the arm that you see in the vintage figure. Would have been nice if they had some exposed endoskeleton in the arm, but I guess they didn't opt to do that. They just threw in the extra arm, so I guess that's better than nothing. And unlike the original, the new version here does come with a pulse rifle, so you get that at least, so that's kind of a nice extra that you get with this new version here. And if you're familiar with the original mold of this figure, he's basically the same. You get swivel at the top of the legs there, the waist. For some reason this leg has more articulation. You have rotation here at the mid-thigh, which you don't get on this thigh. And I notice you also get rotation here at the mid-calf area. Let me see if I can show you that. Again, with one hand, it's a little tricky. But yeah, there is some rotation there, as you can see. And then also at the bottom of the foot there. So you get, sorry about this, you get one point there, then you get another point right here, and at the knee, and then at the mid-thigh. So lots of articulation in the left leg, but for some reason all of that, or most of it, is lacking on the right leg. You just have the rotation there at the knee and at the foot area here. So you're basically missing that mid-calf point and the mid-thigh. So just to give you guys a look at the figure and all the cool details. Really neat figure. The back of the figure there with all the battle damage. See the back of the head. And just really neat to display with the vintage figure if you happen to have that in your collection from a long time ago. Let me go ahead and swap out this mechanical arm with the other arm here, just to give you guys a look at that. And here we have the power arm Terminator with the pulse rifle in hand. And you can see here the power arm and how it plugs into the socket right there with that tip. And just be careful, because yeah, you see that end, that's where it moves on the ball joint, and this part plugs into the main body. You get rotation there, and again at the elbow, like so. So that's about it, guys. Just another quick look one more time to compare it with the vintage figure. And hopefully I can find the white hot T-1000 that will complete my line of homage figures to the old Kenner line of Terminator toys. So there you have it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up, share the video, like the video, and be sure to subscribe, guys. Take care, keep on collecting, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.